Chapter 13. Absalom, son of David, had a very beautiful sister, whose name was Tamar. Another son of David, named Amnon, fell in love with her. He was so much in love that he even became sick. Amnon thought it was impossible to have his half-sister. She was a virgin, and therefore did not have the right to meet with any man. But Amnon had a very clever friend, named Jonadab, son of Shimeah, a brother of David. Jonadab said to Amnon, "You are the son of the king, and yet every day you are more sad. Tell me why." "It is because I am in love with Tamar, Absalom's sister, my half-sister. Pretend that you are sick, and go lie down. When your father comes, say to him, 'Please, let my sister Tamar come to give me food. Let her prepare the food here, where I can see her. Let her herself serve me the food.'" And Amnon lay down and pretended to be sick. King David came to visit him, and Amnon said, "Please, let Tamar come and prepare some cakes here where I can see her, and let her herself serve me the food." Then David sent word to Tamar in the palace, "Go to the house of Amnon and prepare some food for him." She went and found him in bed. Then she took some dough, prepared it, and made some little cakes. And she made the cakes there where he could see her. Then she baked the cakes and took them out of the pan for Amnon to eat. But he did not want, and said, "Send everyone out." All went out, and Amnon said to Tamar, "Bring the cakes here to my bed and serve them to me." So she brought the cakes to him. When she offered them to Amnon, he grabbed her and said, "Lie with me, my sister." "No, my brother, do not force me to do this. Such a thing is not done in Israel. Do not commit this outrage. How could I appear afterwards before the others? And you would be completely disgraced in Israel. Please, speak with the king. I am sure that he will give me to you." But Amnon would not listen to what Tamar said. And since he was stronger, he forced her and lay with her. Afterwards he felt disgust for her and hated her even more than he had loved her before. Then he said, "Get out. No, my brother. To send me away like this is an even greater crime than the one you have just committed." But Amnon would not listen to what she said. He called his servant and said, "Throw this woman out for me. Put her out and lock the door." So the servant put Tamar out and locked the door. She was wearing a long robe with sleeves, the garment that the unmarried princesses used at that time. Then she put ashes on her head, tore the robe, and went out crying, covering her face with her hands. Her brother Absalom asked, "Did Amnon do evil to you? You do not tell this to anyone, sister. After all, he is your half-brother. Do not take this too much to heart." So Tamar lived sad and alone in the house of Absalom. When King David heard what had happened, he was furious. Absalom did not say a word to Amnon, but hated him because he had forced his sister Tamar. 2 years later, Absalom was shearing his sheep in Baal-Hazor, near the city of Ephraim, and he invited all the sons of the king to go there, went to speak with King David, and said, "My king, I am shearing the wool of my sheep. I would like you and your servants also to come there?" "No, my son. If we all went, it would be too much burden for you." Absalom insisted, but the king did not want to go, and he told him he could go on. "Very well then, let at least my brother Amnon go. Why should he go with you?" But Absalom continued to insist, until finally David let Amnon and all his other sons go. Absalom prepared a banquet like a king and gave the following instructions to his servants. "Pay attention to Amnon when he is drunk. I will give the order, and you will kill him. Do not be afraid, for the responsibility is mine. Be brave and determined." The servants killed Amnon, as Absalom had ordered. Then all the other sons of David mounted their mules and fled. While they were on their way back home, David received this news: "Absalom killed all your sons. None escaped." Then the king stood up, tore his clothes in grief, and threw himself on the ground. And all his servants there also tore their clothes. But Jonadab, son of Shimeah, brother of David, said, "My lord, they did not kill all your sons. Oh, only Amnon is dead." By Absalom's way, one could see that he had decided to do this from the day Amnon forced his sister Tamar. "Therefore I do not believe the news that all your sons are dead. Only Amnon has been killed." Meanwhile Absalom fled. At that moment the soldier who was on guard saw many people coming down the hill on the road of Horonaim. He went to the place where the king was and said, "Some men are coming down the hill on the road of Horonaim." Then Jonadab said to David, "They are your sons returning, just as I said." As soon as he finished saying this, the sons of David arrived. They began to weep loudly, and David and his servants also wept greatly. Absalom fled and went to the king of Geshur, named Talmai, son of Ammihud. And for a long time David mourned the death of his son Amnon. Absalom stayed 3 years in Geshur. Then King David began to long greatly for him, for now he was comforted over the death of Amnon. Chapter 14. Joab, whose mother was Zeruiah, knew that King David was feeling much longing for Absalom. So he sent for a clever woman who lived in the city of Tekoa and said, "Look, pretend that you are in mourning. Put on your mourning clothes and do not comb your hair. Act as if you have been mourning for a long time, and go speak to the king, and say to him what I will tell you." Then Joab told her what she should say. The woman went to the place where the king was, knelt down, and bowed her face to the ground in respect, and said, "Please help me, O king. What do you want? My husband died. I am a poor widow. Sir, I had 2 sons. One day they fought in the field. There was no one to separate them. One killed the other. And now all my relatives are against me. They are demanding that I hand over my son because they want to kill him, for he killed his brother. Sir, if they do this, I will be left without any son. They will destroy my last hope and leave my husband without any son to keep his name alive. Go home. I will take care of this matter. Sir, I and my family will accept the blame for anything you do. You and your family will be innocent. If anyone threatens you, bring him here, and he will never trouble you again. Sir, please pray to the Lord your God, so that my relatives who plan to avenge the death of my son will not commit an even greater crime by killing my other son. I swear by the Lord, the living God, that no one will touch your son. Sir, let me say only one more thing. Very well. Why have you done such a wrong thing against the people of God, O king? You have not let your son return from abroad, have you? What you have just said condemns yourself. We all die. You're like water poured out on the ground that cannot be gathered again. Even God does not bring the dead back to life. But the king can find a way to bring a man back from abroad. O king, I came to speak with you now because the people threatened me. Then I thought, I will speak with the king, for I hope that he will answer my request. I thought that you would hear me and save me from the one who is trying to kill both me and my son, and who wants to take us from the land that God gave to his people. I, your servant, also thought that your promise would save me, for the king is like an angel of God and knows everything. May the Lord our God be with you. I will ask you one question, and you will tell me the whole truth. Ask whatever you wish, sir. Was it Joab who put you up to this? Was it not? Is it by all that is holy, there is no way to escape your question? Yes, it was your officer Joab who told me what to do and what to say. He did this to resolve this case. You are wise, like an angel of God, and know everything that happens. Later the king said to Joab, I have decided to do what you want. Go and bring back the young Absalom. And Joab threw himself to the ground before David in respect and said, May God bless you, O king. Now I know that you are pleased with me, for you have granted the request that I, your servant, made. Then Joab got up, went to the city of Geshur, and brought Absalom back to Jerusalem. However, the king ordered that Absalom not live in the palace. I do not want to see him. So Absalom went to live in his own house and did not appear before the king. In Israel there was no one as famous for his beauty as Absalom. He was perfect from head to foot. He had much hair, which he cut once a year when it became very long and heavy. His hair weighed more than 2 kilos, according to the royal standard of weights. He had 3 sons and 1 daughter named Tamar, who was very beautiful. Absalom lived 2 years in Jerusalem without seeing the king. Then he sent for Joab to ask him to go speak to the king for him. But Joab would not go. Then he sent again, but Joab again refused. So Absalom said to his servants, Look, Joab's field is beside mine, and in it there is a barley crop. Go and set fire to his field. So they went and set fire to Joab's field. Then Joab went to Absalom's house and asked, Why did your servant set fire to my field? I sent for you. I want you to say to King David this. After all, why was I brought back from Geshur? It would have been better to stay there. I want to speak with the king. If I am guilty, let him put me to death. Then Joab went to speak with the king. So the king sent for Absalom. He came, knelt down, and bowed his face to the ground before him. And the king kissed him.